Are you listening?
Ricky J Sports.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? This is Ricky J from Ricky J Sports. How you all doing? Now, I want to let you guys know that I am down for something new and fresh for our little tiny channel, and that is a UFC Prediction League. Yes, that's right. It's a UFC Prediction League, and it's only gonna last, the seasons will only last 10 fights. And the fights you're going to bet on are only going to be the main event and co-main event of a respectable UFC card. So let me break this down. It's a little confusing, but when I explain it to you, it's gonna be as easy as anything. Number one, the first event is going to be on December 19th. Yes, and that is the UFC on Fox 17, I believe. And that the main event is going to be Rafael Dos Anjos, the lightweight champion, against Donald Cerrone. And then the co-main event is Junior Dos Santos versus Alistair Overeem. And these are the only two fights on that fight card that you're going to predict. Yes, and this is how it's going to go. I will do a prediction video for that fight card, and in the comment section of that video, you're going to tell me who's going to win in the co-main event and how it's going to end and in what round. And the same thing you're going to do in the main event. If you can predict who wins each fight, you will win 20 points for you. Yes, you will get 20 points. If you can predict how the fight ends, you'll get 10 points. And if you can predict what round it will end, you will get 10 points as well. So here's an example. If I predict, I'm not saying I'm going to predict it this way, but if I think that Rafael Dos Anjos is going to win by second round submission, and say he wins, I don't know, let's say he wins by third round knockout. Well, if you do the math, I will get 20 points for picking that Dos Anjos wins. I will not get any points for picking the submission because he won by knockout, and I won't get any points because I picked second round submission and I predicted the fight to end in the second round and ended in the third. So I'll get 20 points for that. Say for the co-main event, Junior Dos Santos versus Alistair Overeem. Say I predict Dos Santos wins by second round KO, and say the fight ends that way. I will get 20 points for picking Dos Santos for winning. I will get 10 points for predicting that it wins by KO, and I'll also get 10 points for predicting the round. So that would be 40 points. As I said, season 1 will end after 10 fights. Yes. So here's an example. On December 19th, we have the Dos Anjos, Cerrone, and then we're also going to do the prediction on Santos and Alistair Overeem, and that's 2 fights. Then on January 2nd, we have Robbie Lawler, Carlos Condit, which I'm excited about, Andrei Arlovski, and Stipe Miocic. That's 4. And then fast forwarding, there's another card on the 17th, we'll do 2 fights there. Another card on the 30th, we'll do 2 fights there. And then another card on February 6th, and that's when that first season will end. The Verdum-Velasquez rematch, and then Johnny Hendricks versus Stephen Thompson, which is going to be a great fight. I can't wait for that. Then the season ends. And after every single video leading up to the season, in any video, if I do my NHL video or any video, at the end of each video, I will post the standings for everybody to see. So hopefully all of you guys will get involved. If there's a tie after the season, we go by who had the most wins. Then if there's still a tie, we go by who predicted how the fights would end properly. And then after that, it's how the fights ended in what round. Yes. And then if it's still tied after that, we'll do a coin flip. At the end of the season, the first place winner will get a gift card, and I'll be more than happy to send it to you all. I hope you guys participate. This is the first season of Ricky J Sports UFC Season League Prediction, whatever you want to call it. We got to make it a nice little ring to it, to that name. Maybe Ricky J MMA. How about that? I like that. It has a ring to it. That was all on the fly. I didn't predict that. I didn't practice that. That's what I'm talking about. Let me know if you guys are interested. And soon this week, I will be putting my predictions for the Dos Anjos Cerrone 2 fight, that card, and the co-main event. And once I post that, that's your opportunity to predict who's going to win, how the fight's going to end, and in what round. And remember, if you think the fight's going to end in decision, you would say decision. All right, people, feel free to comment in the comment section below on your thoughts. And if you're interested, again, you must be a subscriber to be involved in this season. And you guys all are. All it takes is a click, right? Anyways, people, I'm out of here. This is Ricky J from Ricky J Sports. Happy holidays. You guys are cool. I don't know what rhymes with cool. I'm out of here.